Let's try this. All right, how about now? We good? Are we good? We not doing that. Golly, what a day. What a couple of days. We have a lot to unpack, a lot to discuss, and prayers to be sent at. What's going on? How's it going? Good afternoon.
It's time once again for everybody to come aboard the hot train.
The Falcons are very stupid. Midas just resubscribed. I appreciate you. Jay just subscribed. Appreciate you. Where are the headphones? I have no clue. But nonetheless, here we are. Heat with the W last game. Yes, indeed. They better take care of business tomorrow as well. Look forward to a very adventurous performance. Meanwhile, we also have games going down today. Damian Lillard returned, right? Somebody let me know if Lillard came back, but to my knowledge, you still have a bit of an injury, per se, of what's going on over there. Mitchell Robinson probably won't be back. Fucking Embiid is being tested for Bell's palsy. It's just a lot that is going on right now. Oh, wow, Milwaukee. Oh, well, what do you know? You just had a score from Indiana. Well, this is intriguing. God damn, look at the suit Cody got on. That brother clean. Shit. T-Wolves Cavs final is crazy. But golly, Sean, what's good? Wait a minute. Look at the suit Cody got on. Some sort of chrome red. That brother clean. God damn. Yeah, we watching both Clippers, Mavs in the midst of Monday Night Raw. Shout out to the Up Top podcast. I made an appearance over there. I will share that on the community page probably during the stream. And also shout out to the Jabba Tears podcast today, episode 300. So happy for those two podcasts there. But my God, that brother Cody clean right now. You got to be kidding me. Buddy clean than a motherfucker. That's a crimson red. It got to be something of that nature. Who do I have for the WWE draft? All I know is we're going to see probably the Bloodline get drafted first. Where's the remote? Here we go. All right. Monday Night Raw. Is it? No. It's not Monday Night Raw. It's Friday Night SmackDown. But he does indeed have the Raw colors. And I ain't even gonna hold you. Cody's suit looking so clean, it's overshooting the burnt orange that Corey Graves got on right there. Who's the Bloodline? Great question. Ultimately, that'd be Reigns and along with Solo and Tama Tonga, everybody but Jimmy. Jimmy most likely will be a free agent because of the injury, but this is going to be very, very interesting one way or another. Oh, I said Raw. Shit, I'm stupid. My bad. My dumb ass. Yeah, Nick Aldis need to give us the suit plug. We need it. We need it. That's my bad. I done said Raw. That's my bad. AJ Styles been in shape, but we know he's only got a couple more years, if at that, going in the ring. So hopefully we get ourselves a great run out of him. Will the Lakers get swept? Yes. Their soul is defeated. After that Jamal Murray buzzer beater, it took their soul. Jay Frank, put 5 on it. You said you'll be at the live event for Monday Night Raw in Kansas City. Might make a sign for you and in the club. Oh, that'd be awesome, bro. Hopefully you end up on the sign show. They usually do it during the intermissions. That'd be awesome. Oh, 1 point game. Lakers are done. Let's just, it's just basketball. I saw that press conference. Let me tell you something right now. LeBron, nobody likes losing. But if I'm LeBron, you got to know they're going to dissect everything that you say. So you have to be much more meticulous with how it is that you're speaking. And furthermore, if I'm D'Angelo Russell, I don't think I'm making the trip to the next game. If I'm the Lakers, he's a DNP. You're not playing. Ain't no way you're not fixing to participate in the huddle and all this other stuff because you've scored 0 points, fam. Get him out of there. Yeah, AJ's arms, he got the 22s going on right there. AJ in shape. The Duncan in the building. How many times people say you look like Big E? I've never got that in my life. Yeah, we got to see how well Cody can carry this championship. Weird accessories that he's got along with the suit. I ain't gonna hold you. If you check out the wrist game, it's very intriguing. Chess in the building, what's good? Oh, Pacers on the verge of walking away with a W here. The Bucks need to get themselves a 3. Ashley, what's good? Is the draft on SmackDown or is it set? No, it's on SmackDown. It starts tonight on SmackDown. I'll put up the draft rules once we get through this opening press conference, or I should say contract signing between Styles and Rhodes. Oh, my. Oh, this is interesting. So they also have protected picks as well. We'll get that up on screen. I'll download it. Starts on SmackDown, ends on Raw. Yes, indeed. And a great deal of picks as well. I'm going to get that going for you so you guys can see it. Wow. All right, Bucks. Tie game. Make things interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Am I ready for game 3 for the Heat? Absolutely. Hopefully I can go live. As you guys know, I'll be live from Chicago. So I don't know if I'll be able to go live. Like the last 2 days, I was in West Palm Beach and sidetrack, got a phone call literally today, a couple of hours ago. My god sister got hit by a car. So, well, that's not what we're here to talk about. So we have to figure out a bunch of different things. Tie game, 111 all. Good signing right there from Cody. Can I put the Bucks score? Oh yeah, so you guys can see it in the meantime. Yeah, we'll put it over here in the meantime. As we wait. Chris Middleton out here putting in points right there. Yo, Styles' arm is incredible, bro. Like Styles' arm, he definitely did not skip any days off when he was injured, bro. That brother's in sensational shape. And you know what actually kind of sucks for the start of Cody's reign? The fact that it's him and Styles straight out the gate, and we haven't had a Styles title reign in 3 years of any particular kind of championship, you know you want to see AJ Styles as champion. So it adds legitimacy, but we all know Cody's not going to drop the title so doggone fast. You don't take the title off of somebody who's been champion for 3.5 years and immediately have them lose the title. So I'm hoping that we have ourselves a 3-match feud across 3 PLEs that builds to a crescendo where you're really concerned for Rhodes. Oh, he turned his back. Styles better attack him. Oh, no, it's Triple H coming out with the very first pick. Yep, we're going to overtime as we wait for the game to begin in Dallas, by the way. So it's the end of regulation. Milwaukee and Indiana is going to overtime. Yeah, every day's Arms Day for him. LA Knight needs the belt. He'll win the U.S. Championship in SummerSlam. I anticipate that to be the case. But for those of you guys who don't know the rules of the WWE draft as we're waiting for the Mavs game to begin, but also there's overtime in Indiana, this is the rules of the draft.
Before we get the festivities underway, let's take another look.
That's the rules of the draft. Superstars from Raw, SmackDown, NXT are eligible. 4 rounds tonight. 4 draft picks per round for each show. SmackDown picks first. Champions are protected. So for those of you who did not know, your protected picks, every champion with the exception of the women's titles. So these are the superstars that will not be switching brands. And these are the war rooms, I guess. But yeah, so all of these guys will not be eligible to be picked, for those of you who don't know. So we'll come back to this so you guys can see it in time, but this is the rules of the draft. I think truly they should just get rid of the Women's Tag Team Championship because this makes absolutely no sense. Because how can you draft the Women's Tag Team Championship when they're supposed to be defended on both shows? That makes no sense. Truly, in my opinion, that makes no sense. Roman Reigns. Wow, Bianca actually went first. That's crazy. I predicted this on the Jobbeteers podcast earlier. I predicted Bianca Belair would be the first woman that they would end up drafting to SmackDown, but I can't believe. So is Roman going to be a free agent? That's confusing. Yeah, they need the NFL stuff. Ding 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 ding. Did Triple H just say yeet? Interesting. One show gonna have quadruple women's tag champs? Well, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't like the championship, in my opinion. Into overtime we go for Indiana and Milwaukee, but Roman won't be back anytime soon, so he can't be picked. Fair enough. LA Knight going to Raw. Wait, this doesn't really make... Didn't Carmelo Hayes already sign to come to SmackDown? I can't remember. When he was performing on SmackDown, did he sign? Also, I don't think Jade and Braun Breaker should even be eligible because they signed contracts to come to SmackDown prior. Brett, just subscribe. Oh, that was just Braun Breaker. Okay. Interesting. Pacers got to get that W. In fact, I agree. I think if the Pacers can win here, they can truly steal the series. How is Seth eligible to be drafted? Seth is going to be gone for... I'm so confused, bro. I'm so confused. Because Seth ain't going to be on television for a hot minute. We might not see homie until fucking Survivor Series or maybe the Rumble. Because why would you rush him back? I'm so confused, bro. I'm so confused. So Seth is eligible to be drafted, right? So why? If Seth is open to be drafted, then Roman Reigns would have to be open to be drafted too. And why would you not draft the reigning champ? I'm so confused. That's interesting. Seth is injured, but he's still on the roster. But then now it makes you wonder, and I've always wondered, for those who aren't drafted and you're just somewhat of a free agent, why draft somebody who's going to be on the shelf? I don't know. That's interesting. Who that for life, Chris? For 5 on it. Said your Saints finally drafted with some purpose and gave you a Hey Kool-Aid and McNinstry out of Alabama. Please hit me with the clip to make me feel good. Well, you guys went out there with a purpose indeed, and you made sure you drafted with the spirit of.
You buy 14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
Who was on crack?
So in New Orleans right now, they're singing.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all. Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all. Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all.
Oh, look like Carmelo Hayes shooting a shot at Cody. I wonder if he's going to try to wrestle him today. HLG for 5 on it. To clear up the confusion, Paul Heyman said Roman isn't eligible. Oh, he said that at the top of the show? Damn. Well, there it is. That answers it. He about to take the suit off right now. $90 seconds left to go in Indiana, by the way, as we're waiting for the Mavericks and a game to begin. Yeah, both teams only scored 2 points. All right. Carmelo Hayes, Cody Rhodes. That's a good way to start off the show. Well, I mean, close out the show, perhaps. Do I think the Heat are going to win another game? Actually, yes. If Boston continues to play the way that they play, because they play right into the hands of Miami. Because here's the thing. If you're a three-point shooting team, Boston took and made more threes than everybody in the NBA. Here's the problem. If you're going to continually shoot and the game plan is shooting, if a team now shoots on par with you or you don't make as much necessary, you now give that other team an opportunity. Furthermore, no team has beaten Boston more than Miami in the last 5 years, especially in the postseason. In fact, this is just aside from Boston in and of itself. Bam Adebayo actually has the most playoff wins in the last 5 years than anybody else in the NBA. Miami has faced Boston 4 times in the last 5 years, including this year. If there's any team that knows you, it's the Miami Heat. And you know what's very interesting? Boston has played Miami the same way every single time. Miami has played Boston several different particular kind of ways, but if you continually do the same shit, you're going to mess around and have problems. And truly, had they had Ime Udoka, they probably mess around and sweep Miami. But Joe Mazzulla, he ain't him. He ain't him. So do I think Miami has a chance to win another game? Yes. Can they win the series without Terry Rozier and added scoring? I can't envision a circumstance where we get the same kind of shooting like we did game 2, but we will see. But yeah, I think Carlito turns on LWO today. There's no way they missed the mark to mess around and make the turn. But they got but they have too many factions right now that are going unbroken. And also, Ilya Dragunov is going to get drafted at one point, whether it be today or tomorrow, but he is replacing Vinci in Imperium, and Imperium will finally get their hands on that tag team championship. What do I think of the Steelers draft pick? I love it. You need to beef up that offensive line. Now, make a move to see. Apparently, the 49ers are open to trading Ayuk or Deebo Samuel. But now that the first, I don't know if Pittsburgh will be able to grab one of those people, but I'm hoping Pittsburgh's able to go get themselves a wide receiver somewhere. Make a trade for somebody and see what you can do. Why would Ilya join Imperium? Simply because I think it can work en route, but it wouldn't keep Imperium together for so long. It would just be something that you keep in, keep it long enough until now you can have Gunther versus Ilya. I don't think if you have Ilya run by himself, if the people on the main roster would go and join it. Give it time. Give it time. But I think it'll look great for Imperium because Gunther and Ludwig both being together, it doesn't work if it's just 1 and 2. It's better if it's 1, 2, 3. Trading Deebo is even crazy, even though he's injured a lot. Truly, in my opinion, I think Deebo's more valuable than Ayuk to the 49ers. It's incredibly close, but Deebo gives you a triple asset. Receiving the basket. Oh, wow. Looks like Milwaukee fixing to lose right here. A triple asset because he can run the football, catch the football, and return the football in the return game. Now, granted, I'd highly doubt they're going to utilize him in the return game like that because they haven't necessarily done it to the extent that you would like. But me personally, I'd rather move Ayuk than move Deebo. But it is what it is. Steelers about to pick now? Well, there it is. All right, can we pack this goddamn game up? Indiana, take care of business. LA and Dallas has already started. T. Higgins once out of Cincy, yes, indeed. Trade him for Deebo? I think San Francisco might be interested in picks, but I don't know if they would make the move to Cincinnati, but it's a possibility. If I was them, I'd explore that for sure. Clippers or Mavs? Tell you the truth, I really want to say Clippers. I really want to say Clippers, but it all depends. It really all depends. Let's just get this conclusion over here from Milwaukee. Dom is gone. Yes, Dom is injured. Nathan, put 5 on it. Said things are not really looking good for the Lakers. You don't know what it is with them. They just can't seem to beat the Nuggets. If they lose, they done. Well, for one, I'll tell you this much. Their spirit was broken after the buzzer beater. But oh my God, Indiana scored again. Or I should say Milwaukee scored again. This is craziness, bro. This is craziness. We're trying to get to the next game. These motherfuckers is going at it. My God. Wow. Incredible. Incredible. We might just have a double overtime. Heavens to Betsy. What a finish we've got going on over there. But with LA, it's a lack of effort. Lack of effort, lack of execution. These boys don't want to play fucking defense at all. And funny enough, you know what this is very reminiscent of? And basketball heads who've been paying attention the last few years, you guys can attest to this. Remember the Western Conference Finals between Portland and Golden State? Every single one of the games of that sweep, Portland had a double-digit lead in the third quarter. Very reminiscent to what you saw with the Los Angeles Lakers, with their double-digit leads over Denver in each of the games. Motherfuckers stop doing what's working and then act surprised when shit doesn't go in their favor. Makes no sense to me whatsoever. I cannot seem to wrap my mind around what's going on with them, bro. It is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. AD can't be guarded whatsoever. LeBron, when he wants to, can get to the cup, no problem. Because call it what it is. If you attack Joker time and time again, it's only a matter of time before you get the man off the floor. Think about it. How do you win against Denver? Either you let Jokic have to score all the points and take away the other individuals on the court, or you take Jokic off the court and you attack him. Because who's going to have to come in and replace him? DeAndre Jordan? The Lakers are just Stupid. And Chris Middleton is balling. Oh, shit. Well, this might be it. Discount Kobe and Chris Middleton is making baskets, but this one might be it. They didn't defend right there. Yeah, it might be over right there. People try to hype up D'Lo after one game. No, nobody was trying to hype up D'Lo. D'Lo was on fire in game 2, but Darvin Ham and the Lakers' decision-making is what ended up costing them game 2. And that's why they're down 0-3. Because game 2, they should have cruised to victory. You have a 20-plus point lead. Then you find yourself in a situation where in the last 10 minutes, how does Anthony Davis only take one shot? That makes no sense. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Then, furthermore, here you have LeBron getting guarded by KCP. Like, this is what I don't understand. A coach can tell you to run sets all day, but basketball is one of those unique sports where individuals can truly take over a game and say, fuck everything else. Because I've said this time and time again, even me, whether I'm playing pickup at a damn rec center or street ball somewhere or anything of that nature, if I by any chance was able to sneak my way into an NBA game, let me tell you something right now. If I wanted to start to try to take over a game, even at the athletic level that I'm at right now, if I catch the rebound, the only way the ball comes out of my hand is if the defense forces it out. Because legitimately, if they were to let me, not trap me, and I'm able to get by them to get across half court, which would be incredibly difficult. But if I'm able to do so, if I don't want to pass the ball to nobody, that's on me. It's not like I'm being controlled and motherfuckers got a controller to force the basketball out my hand. That's not what's happening. So it blows my mind that here you are watching an actual game and motherfuckers is just not willfully making the plays. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. What do you know? How old am I? I'm 29. I will be 30 this summer. So ultimately, it's their fault why. It's the Lakers' own fault as to why they continue to struggle. Because here's the thing. In the conference finals, Denver had their number. This series is winnable for Los Angeles. Legitimately winnable for Los Angeles. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. Indiana is starting to close this out right here. Can't believe it's a fucking and one to close things out, and it's fucking Halliburton. Oh, with a triple-double. Good Lord. Oh, that might have destroyed one of my pick'ems. Hold on, wait a minute. Where's my phone? Braylon, put 2 on it. Steelers draft center Zach Frazier. Okay, hopefully it's a situation where you get 2 absolute dogs. Oh, well, that's the end of the game. Indiana walks away with the W. Oh, wait a minute. Here comes Santos Escobar. Oh, look at Electra Lopez. Goddamn.
Santos Escobar.
Who's in the ring? Or I should say, who's at the ramp?
Santos Escobar.
Shit, I never put the goddamn chat up. Hold on, wait a minute. Yep, this is the part where Carlito ends up getting exposed. It's Carlito. It's Carlito. It's Carlito. Everybody knew it was Carlito. 43-21 said I should have checked out that Indiana game. It was a banger. Oh, yeah, I saw the conclusion. I watched the conclusion. Great fucking finish. That's good playoff basketball right there. Yo, Zelina's heart is breaking right now, bro. Everybody keeps turning. She lost Santos. Now she lost Now she lost fucking Carlito. Nah, but here's the thing. I'm hoping Carlito doesn't align himself with Santos. I'm hoping Carlito just be like it, move on his own and start attacking motherfuckers. Why they got fucking JB? Is JBL an actual agent for Raw? Or they just put motherfuckers in there just to put them in there. Is that Michelle McCool? Who's the blonde lady inside of neck talking to Bully Ray? Mavericks-Clippers game going on right now, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. 16-14 in the first quarter. Let me pull up my pick'ems. Everybody betraying Ray because Ray continues to let himself get pushed over, fam. It's getting ridiculous. Oh, what do you know? I have myself a my champions picks over here on Underdog. Maybe something might be coming my way. I've got 4 out of 5 over there. I had myself a couple of W's here where 300 Dura was in my pocket. I ended up getting 250 over here, by the way. So if you guys haven't already, today's sponsor here, Underdog Fantasy, make sure you guys scan that QR code, download the Underdog Fantasy app, use the promo code Adonis if you haven't already. That's 250 on that ass with a W right here. And then an additional 41 that we got on being one leg short Adonis, but we did mess around and get 41 over there. So that's a total of about 291 straight through on Underdog. So make sure you guys click the link in the description, download the Underdog Fantasy app, use the promo code Adonis, and winnings is going in your favor. And live right now, I've got a couple of pick'ems that are going as we speak. Over here for the games tonight, I have 2 games at the moment with one more going later on this evening. I got Zubats having a lower amount of rebounds, under 10. Kyrie Irving having a good scoring output as well. And Jaden McDaniels later tonight hitting 2 threes. I have another one, but Patrick Beverley ended up screwing me over, scoring 11 points. So we'll see how this messes around and plays out. But I always ensure my picks. So even if I'm one leg short Adonis, it could work out in my favor. Unfortunately here, Tyrese Halliburton and Ovi Toppin done screwed me. So I am down 25 Dura, or I should say 50. No, yeah, it's 25 over here. So I'm definitely losing on that right there. But of course, I'm playing with house bread because I did mess around and take that 300 Dura victory earlier. So make sure you guys click the link in my description, download the Underdog Fantasy app, or scan this QR code right here. Use promo code Adonis. They will match your first time deposit up to $100. And in fact, there is also right now, up until the start of the NFL season, so all my NFL fans over here, they have the slots for the full NFL season prediction. So most likely I'll be getting into this next week or maybe even this weekend. So you can begin the process of the higher and lower for all of this upcoming season. Best believe the rookie quarterbacks, I am predicting all of them. Most likely, most of them to mess around and have bad outputs. So we will see how this messes around and plays out. But make sure you guys click the link in my description, download the Underdog Fantasy app. They are right now taking the pre-season for the NFL pick'em. So make sure you guys head over there and truly get in there early to make your wagers way in advance. Because there'll be certain things that look like it's a give me. So you never know. Yeah, I'm somewhat of a Zach Gowen at the moment. I said, the Lakers getting swept. Yes, I actually talked about it a couple of minutes ago of the full breakdown as to if they're getting swept or not. So there is that. Pacers just won a thriller. Indeed, they did. KTM said, how's the trip? The trip to West Palm Beach, it was all right. Got a little bit of things done. The real TD8 said, who do I think is picking Trick Williams? Nobody. He's the new and reigning NXT champion, so I don't envision a circumstance where he's getting moved from NXT. J Nation said, "Yo, Chiseled, am I watching the Brazzers draft tomorrow?" Bro, Brazzers draft. Hold on, what, sir? Brazzers draft. What's going on? Part of the game is this. Here comes Braun Breaker. Is LA Knight going to Raw? I would hope so, because him and AJ, they should be on different shows. Yeah, here comes Braun Breaker. How do I feel about the Steelers' picks? You got to fix that offensive line, so I got no issue with it. And you let go of Mason Cole because evidently he was much more ass than I believed him to be. So you want to beef up said offensive line. You got yourself a tackle. Now you get yourself a center. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Damn, Cedric Alexander about to get worked. Enhancement talent. Did I see Tony Khan with a neck brace? Yes, I enjoy him trying to keep kayfabe alive. However, I will say this much. You got to be smart about being in a neck brace. The way you turn is like this. If you're in a neck brace, your whole body should turn. This motherfucker was doing this. Then furthermore, you decide to take a shot at WWE talking about, fucking, what do you say? WWE is the Harvey Weinstein of entertainment or the Harvey Weinstein of pro wrestling. You're a freaking idiot, bro. You're a freaking idiot, bro. Do I think Ilya gets drafted? Yes, I do. But Tony Khan, I put out a tweet earlier, and I'll put it on the screen, actually. Let me pull it up. Because I said this in my video after they released the footage, and I'm going to do a bit more wrestling review, by the way, because I think I should cover a bit more wrestling content as well. But let me show you guys the tweet. This is the first time I've actually did a screenshot on this computer. Interesting. Now, does it capture the fucking... Ah, yes, I got it. Triple screen screenshot. Here we go. This is my thoughts on Tony Khan, right? And I said it years ago when AEW, not necessarily when it was in its infancy, but I said it some years ago where, and I said it again in my reaction to the footage release of CM Punk and Jack Perry. It seems like Tony Khan is less interested in being pro AEW and more interested in being anti WWE. And everything that he does, week in, week out, they find a way to take shots. If you are truly confident in what it is that you got going on, there comes a point where you should just be solely focused on what the fuck it is that you're doing. Why do you constantly have to look elsewhere at your competition and have to take shots? It makes no sense to me, bro. It makes no, and it's all ego. As far as I'm concerned, I think they should truly consider either having him take a back seat or moving on from Son completely, even though it's his fucking company, because he is just doing stupid shit for business. It seems like he's more interested in internet clicks than he is in actually growing a legitimate business. Who? Big Booty Bailey, big Booty Bailey, Tiffy time, big Booty Bailey, big Booty Bailey, Tiffy time. First off, I still need to get in contact with whoever makes Nick Aldis' suits, bro. That brother clean. That brother clean. And what's with these? Oh, there's Michelle McCool. Why is she? Why is she just Undertaker wife just uncharacteristically just smiling for no reason? Oh, it's Tori Wilson too. Why they just smiling for no reason, bro? Did they just tell the ladies just smile and walk? Yeah, it was Michelle earlier. It was Michelle earlier, apparently. Let me see. Can I do the multi-television view? I'd have to figure it out. I should probably look into. Nope, definitely can't. End of the first quarter, 23-18, favor to the Clippers. Oh, we missing a Stacey Keebler. Ain't that the truth? Need some of that. Deliciosa. What is it on? TNT? What channel is the Clippers? Is it on ESPN? Let me see. ESPN? Let me see if they have it streaming on ESPN Plus. Let me see if they got it streaming on ESPN Plus. I doubt that they do, because they usually don't, because I'd probably put it up on ESPN Plus in front of me so I could have 2 and 2 rather than have it slightly delayed on the stream. Damn, I don't think they got it on Tubi. They got it live on Tubi. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be over here. They have for. Well, that's bizarre. Yeah, for whatever reason, I don't see the game here live. Is Giants pick yet? Not sure. Yeah, it has the draft, but it doesn't. I don't see. Oh, there it is. Now it's here. I got it now. They got it streaming on ESPN Plus. I have it in front of me now. I don't know why it didn't pop up. Like, it was at the bottom beneath all of the baseball games that they had going on over there. There we go. Yeah, so we drafted Zach Frazier, so I'll have to check out not necessarily his tape, but just see what homie's about and see if he has good potential that's there. You thought you'll never got that Dawn Marie Tori Wilson storyline with Tori's that fam. Oh my God. I remember when I was a kid, I'm like, man, this is sensational. I need it. Don't get me started. I was over there. Bricked up watching that goddamn thing. I was every single SmackDown. Ooh, shit! Are you looking for some wood? I need it! Man.
God damn! I'm on my way! Let's roll, friends!
Who the fuck cleans this?
Son just hit me.
Shoot.
But, all right, Hogan, before we get to it, let's see over here who they're drafting. All right, Randy Orton going over to SmackDown. Need that. That's not too bad. Randy Orton coming back. Also, I believe Randy's going to get another run at the top. It's just a matter of when. Clash at the Castle in Scotland. Drew going to go crazy. Indeed, he will. Wait, what? Why would you? I don't understand, bro. You had a whole thing where they were doing a bidding war to get Braun Breaker and Jade Cargill. You had homie signed a paper to exclusively be on SmackDown. He had a couple of squash matches to build up the rapport, and then you have him drafted elsewhere. I don't understand. So what was the purpose of doing everything else? I think certain people should have been exclusively, not a part of it, bro. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. That doesn't make sense. What the hell? Teddy Long. I really dislike how they go about this thing, bro. Meanwhile, oh, James Harden for 3. Got it. They done got the large one. Not from Bedford-Stuyvesant. What's her name?
Party on a Monday night. Turn this up for my interest. Hear this sound, you can't miss it. Play this loud for that shorty right there with the big old butt. Drop it down and then get on up. I am a handsome fella, shout out Nikki Bella. You can look but you cannot touch, cause I know what some of y'all just can't take it. She gon' drop it down on that apron. She gon' find the time to just shake it. And you hear the sound that she making.
Liv Morgan remains on Raw. Oh, Dallas making a quick surge right there. 1-point game. Nia should have stayed on Raw. I agree. Come on, Westbrook. Do something with the basketball now. Good pass. Good other pass. Come on, Powell. Tori or Dawn? Who? Oh, at the time I would have went Dawn, bro. I would have went Dawn. She just seemed to have it at a different level, with the appeal. If you're Becky, you need to get back on Nia before she leaves. Nah, it's clipped at this point. She's done everything she had to do. She's done everything that she has to do. By the way, chat, let it be known right now who you guys got winning in the game between Dallas and Los Angeles. Me personally, I think the Clippers can take this game, but truly, I believe that this series will be going 7. To be 100% honest with you. Also, hit that like button for those who are watching on YouTube. Can y'all hit that like? Can we get to 150 likes? Let's get to 150 likes. It's about to be 9 o'clock. Can we get to 150 likes? Maybe 200 before it hit 9. But come on now, help a brother out. Hit that like button. It's absolutely free. Helps out with the algorithm. We're almost there. We almost there. Nia slam her through the table. Shit. There you go. All right, Dallas, get yourself a 3. Oh, wow. Look at the concern on Paul Heyman at all times. Well, hold on. First off, Solo wearing gloves, so you know he's got bad intentions. You got timed out, sir. Every time you come up in here talking about R.I.P. Jackie Chan, you're in timeout for 5 minutes. Right, that's why they can't draft the bloodline. I hope Tamatonga's not wearing no gloves. Okay, there we go. Notice how they didn't gray out the blood for Kevin Owens. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? Oh, there's Kevin Owens now. Well, what do you know about that? No, and yeah, they said something about the PG era might be coming to a complete close because The Rock's work leading into WrestleMania and also I think they said The Rock's work coming into WrestleMania and something else. There's a high probability that the actual PG era may be coming to a close with Raw going to Netflix So I'm really hoping that to be the case. Damn, what did they call? They called the flagrant one on Westbrook? Damn. You think it should be a two? You think that should have been a flagrant two? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's cool. It's cool. I think it was the right call for a flagrant one because I don't think Westbrook went over there with the intention to hit homie with a clubbing blow, despite the fact that he did strike him with a clubbing blow. I think that should have been a flagrant one. To the head, yes, it looks bad, but I don't think it was intentional per se. I think flagrant two should be with intent. I think flagrant two should be with intent. And Westbrook did go up, but completely missed. He completely missed. He completely missed. I would have liked to see Westbrook go over and acknowledge Son, though. Jalen said, wings or chicken tenders? Wings. I don't know what it is. It always feels as if whenever eating wings versus chicken tenders, I've had in my life a sensational wing. I've never had a sensational chicken tender. I've had more good wings than I've had good chicken tenders. I don't know if that makes sense. Like I've never had some chicken tender. I'm like, oh my God. But I've had some wings that had me say, oh my God. So I don't know. So thus far, we've had some draft picks over here during the draft for WWE. One of my top 5 movies I've ever seen. Or you should have said seen, but the D and the N are kind of far from each other inside the keyboard. But I get what you're saying. Top 5 movies. Tombstone is number 1 for me. Godfather 1 would be number 2. Tombstone 1, Godfather 1, number 2. I'd have to put Step Brothers at 5, and then 3 and 4. Avengers: Infinity War at 3, and then 4. Maybe Heat. Maybe Heat at number 4, just off the top of my head, because all of those movies I could always rewatch. Matter of fact, no, I think I'll move Step Brothers, because although I really enjoy Step Brothers, I can move Step Brothers and then put American Gangster at number 5. All right, here we go. Oh, damn. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on, Bianca Belair. Come on, Bianca Belair. Oh, the cheeks is out. Golly. Woo. Come on now. Come on now. I need to see it. I need to see it. Golly. Listen, let me tell you something right now. I'm getting chills. That's what it means to The Rock, baby.
Franchise coming to even the odds.
Chills. This is how real it is to The Rock.
I'm getting chills. I'm getting chills. Just delicious. Delicious. Oh, man. You have Heat saved on YouTube. Started it 3 times, never finished it. Long ass movie. You put 3 hours aside and sit there and watch Heat. It's a fucking classic. Yes, we do need to stay focused. All right, well, there it is. Bianca and Jade coming for those tag titles. Wait, what the hell? Oh, they about to have a face-off right here. I love the fact that Asuka always just dancing just to dance, bro. They should attack each other right now because you know they're not going to talk. Oh, so the ladies is just coming all out dressed up and shit. Oh, God. Come on now. Come on now. Delicioso. Delicious. Oh, I need the back shots. The back shots. Shit.
I'm a Brit.
Golly. I need it. I need it. Erection. Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck? Tama Tonga and Kevin Owens going at it. Cameraman need a raise for sure. Tama Tonga and Kevin Owens going at it. Oh, they're saying, oh, Lord. These motherfuckers is beating this man up in dress shoes. They just beating this man ass in dress shoes. Oh, son just attacking motherfuckers. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, Lord, Tama Tonga knocking people out. Golly, you can't just beat the crap out of people. Davari and Jamie Noble ain't doing nothing. Oh, and it's Randy who's attacking people now. Okay. Randy aligning himself with Owens, as you already know they're cool. What the hell's going on over here? 37-32, by the way, in Dallas and the Clippers. I said Dallas and the Clippers. Yes, indeed. Okay, Zubats inside with the layup. Get it to go. Oh, damn. Jamie Noble trying to separate Randy. Get off of him, J&J Security. Yeah, it's on site. You're pretty much going to end up seeing a tag match. Probably going to end up seeing a tag match coming. What the hell? Owens just hugging this man? Oh, Dallas is taking control of this game, by the way. Another tag team match for Backlash, most likely. Most likely. Teddy Long coming out. Oh, no, it's Bully Ray. I'm sure it's Bully Ray and JBL, or is it gonna be JBL? Oh no, it's Bubba Ray and fucking and Devon. Okay, so then it's gonna most likely be Teddy Long and JBL who makes the other picks. Who got drafted so far? Let me pull up the draft picks. Let me pull up the draft picks. Hopefully WWE actually put up the graphic of all of the picks that they had over here. That's the second round here. First round here. Did they put the photo at the end of it? First round was Bianca Belair was number 1 overall pick to SmackDown. Jey Uso to Raw with the number 2. Carmelo Hayes to SmackDown. Rollins to Raw. And then next, it was Randy Orton to SmackDown. Braun Breaker to Raw. Nia Jax to SmackDown. And Liv Morgan to Raw. But I want to see if I can get the actual photographic. I guess not. They just have it as the cover. Ah, there we go. Here's round 2. Let me see if they have graphic of round 1. There's round 2. There's round 1. There we are. That's what I needed. All right. This round 2. Round 1. There's round 1. I think I could leave this here. Round 2. So round 2, round 1 thus far. Yeah, round 2, round 1 right there. Yeah, so Devon and Bully Ray coming out, or Bubba Ray, I should say, then we're talking WWE. So they have that. That's coming up there. Oh, good finish inside for Dallas. Fam, if you're the Clippers, you have to, although they're not far behind, it's only 6 points. Well, now it's 8. But if you're the Clippers, you can't let Dallas get this lead out of hand, bro. When I'm going to do another gaming stream, need more Unk moments. Funny enough, it's because I've been out of the crib traveling. I haven't been able to actually sit down and game. Like, I came back today, but then I had a bit of catching up to do, and then I'm leaving again tomorrow. Then I come back Tuesday. I'll probably have to go back out on Thursday. So I don't want to say it's going to be a while, but it's going to be a little bit. Might be a week at maximum. Might be a week at maximum. What happens if Dallas beats the Clippers this series? If Dallas goes on to beat the Clippers, ultimately, they would have to see OKC, because I think New Orleans is pretty much done. So since that's the case, it's gonna end up being Dallas and OKC, because Dallas will be the lowest remaining seed. And I had already initially predicted it's going to be Denver and Dallas in the Western Conference Final. But OKC and Dallas, actually, funny enough, will match up very well with each other. So that'll be very interesting. But I still do predict that Dallas and Denver will represent the Western Conference in the finals. Paul George to Philly next season sounds crazy, but I wouldn't put it past them. Can they use the Dudleys outside of WWE now? I mean, Bully Ray is still doing his stuff, but I think he's primarily working within the confines of the WWE for different stuff. I think they should bring him on in the creative room, in my opinion. Still makes you angry that Vince never let Bubba be Bully Ray in WWE. It bothers me. LA Knight stays on SmackDown. First pick of the third round, LA Knight stays on SmackDown. Lakers getting swept? Yes, imagine. They're getting swept. Billy Ray has a great creative mind. The more you listen to him, correct. 47-39, by the way, Dallas and Los Angeles. Oh, Ricochet goes over there to Raw. All right. As long as they use Son the right way. I'm glad that they showcasing him on speed, but yo, Ricochet has been on fire the last fucking 2.5 months, bro. I'm hoping he gets showcased. The only downside is Ricochet can't fucking talk, bro. And you could wrestle all goddamn day, but in today's day and age, it's not like the 80s and 90s where your work on the mic will be able to carry you. It's not like the 2000s or in the 2000s and the 2010s where your in-ring work alone can possibly make you much more attractive. Now, you got to be able to talk and work. Wait, what the fuck? So now Paul Heyman, Solo, and Tama Tonga is able to get, they just got drafted to SmackDown. All right. Well, there it is. Should WWE split up the New Day? No, fuck no. Never split them up. The New Day. Oh, Sheamus to Raw. Okay. All right, they got Sheamus over to Raw. All right, returning Sheamus. It should have been, if that was the case, they should have just waited for Sheamus to come back as a free agent. Not a bad slot for a round 3. I'm gonna wait till I get the graphic, then I'll go ahead and put that on the screen. Oh, it's Tiffany Stratton going on with Naomi up next. Look at Bully Ray, bro. They tried to separate the New Day when they moved E to Raw and kept Xavier and Kofi on Smack. Yeah, I remember that. Say E's name. Why didn't you say E's name? I remember that. And I like the fact that they never turned on each other. That was dope. They never turned on each other. Like Sheamus on SmackDown. He just works better over there. I agree. All right, here comes Naomi. And we're going to have ourselves a match. Let's see if I can get that graphic here for round 3. Still waiting on that. Why the hell did the scoreboard just revert back? All right, here we go. Round 3. Right here. LA Knight, Ricochet, Bloodline, Sheamus. That's round 3 of the draft. So for those of you, I could actually make this substantially smaller because, I mean, there we go. We have one more round of the WWE draft, by the way. We have one more round of the WWE draft, by the way. Yeah, so there's a number 1 contendership championship match between Tiffany Stratton and Naomi. Meanwhile, it's 52-39. And what did I tell you guys before? If you're fucking LA, you cannot let this get out of hand. Oh, they just cut it down, 52-41. But why? This is weird. The scoreboard is kind of out of whack because it was just at 50 and it went down to 47. But the Clippers score is updating no problem. I am a little confused here. Because how does... It's 52... There we go. Sheamus can finish the story and win the Intercontinental Championship on Raw. Yes, but he's still a face right now, and you know WWE doesn't like to do that face versus face kind of situation. Where the Bailey chants, big booty Bailey, big booty Bailey on commentary. Big booty Bailey, big booty Bailey on commentary. Which fictional character would I consider fine as hell? Storm, Nico Robin, Nami, Pokemon Cynthia, The Black Widow, Catwoman, a lot of different characters. Chun-Li, a lot of different characters. Whoa, I don't know about She-Hulk now. Hold on now. I don't know about no She-Hulk now. But there is that. CB said, damn, Kawhi looks like a shell of his former self. Death of the super team era. No, I don't think it's a death of the super team era by any means. I think Kawhi's biggest issue is his lack of availability. Kawhi, his body is running on borrowed time. It's only a matter of time before it's over. And I don't see Kawhi Leonard, pardon me, I don't see Kawhi Leonard being one of those guys who's going to play into their late 30s. I think at best, Kawhi's probably going to play basketball for fucking 4 more years at maximum, bro. I know now there's a bunch of these NBA players just keep playing and keep playing and keep playing and keep playing and keep playing until they can't go anymore. But I think Kawhi is somebody who's going to walk away at maximum that 15-year mark. I think right now he's in what, year 13, year 14? What year is Kawhi in right now? This is year number, he came in 2011. This is year 12. He'll probably got about 3 to 4 seasons left in him. He's got 3 to 4 more seasons in him. It's year 12 this season, right? Yeah, this is year 12 for him. I think, no, this one's year 12 because, you know, it's 11 to 12, 12, 13, 13, 14. So really, the 2011 season is actually the 2012 season for his rookie year. So it's year 12 for him. Steph will probably play 4 more years, 4 to 5 more years. I think Steph will be somebody who plays until he's 40 and then he's done. I think Steph will play until he's 40 and then he's done. Steph is somebody who'll stick around. Kawhi, he just doesn't seem to have that personality. I don't see that happening. First off, why is Bailey sitting on the left of Corey Graves rather than being on the right of Wade Barrett? That's very interesting. No, Clay won't play that long. Clay, at best, truly, Clay will be lucky if he gets 3 more years out of himself, bro. And he's not even completely washed. It's just that I don't see Clay surviving outside of Golden State, and I don't believe he'll have a resurgence elsewhere. That's the end of the half, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. 54-41 at the break. Dallas takes control of this game, and if you're the Clippers, you got some questions that you need to have answered. You've got some questions that you need to have answered. Um,
14 grams of crack. Then you sell it.
Dallas is Lob City tonight. Indeed, it is. Like it's wild here. Let me take a look at my pick'ems and see if I have anything that's relatively promising. Nope. I needed to be perfect on this damn champion pick'em, and because I'm not perfect, no W for me. But Kyrie Irving only has 2 points still. Oh no. Kyrie Irving only has 2 points still. 3 personal fouls just screwed me. Wow, Nia Jax just showed up. That big bastard just showed up over here. I'm about to get cooked on my pick'em because Josh Hart gave me what I needed. Zubats isn't necessarily rebounding very well, but take a look. Kyrie Irving only has 2 points and 3 fouls, so it's highly probable that I'm probably going to end up missing on that pick'em right there. Oh, Lord, look at Big Booty Bay laid out right now. Tiffany Stratton is hype. Lee, Tiff, you about to see that perfect moonsault again. Prettiest moonsault about to hit again. Yaz says, hey, what do I think about the USFL so far? I mean, the USFL is done. You mean the UFL. But I think it's all right, but it'll take a bit more time for it to catch on. Zach Batu on it. Said, no cap, She-Hulk belong to the streets. Indeed. At least you have Tiffany attacking people. And I don't understand why Naomi would just attack and then dip. I think I said Naomi. Why Nia would just attack and then dip. Oh, I guess I wonder if the Pride is getting drafted together. Duncan Marine for 5 on it. Said on Gil Pod, the people that work with Kawhi said he's overworks his body because he doesn't have a life or hobbies. So for real, he basically lives in the gym. Well, if that's the case, that's exactly what the fuck happened to J.J. Watt. That's exactly what ended up happening to J.J. Watt. Because J.J. Watt trained so fucking, like, crazy to where he burned himself out and got overworked and hurt. So with that being the case, it's highly plausible. If that's indeed the case, that's why his body keeps being fucked. But he's so far along in his career, to make a change at this point, it would have to be drastic. Oh yeah, now it's going to be Teddy Long and JBL. So it's Teddy Long for SmackDown. You already know that's going to be the case. And then you got JBL for Raw. So that's what's probably going to end up having to happen here. Do I think any more NXT people is going to be drafted? Yeah, Roxanne Perez. Hope Teddy drafts The Undertaker. That'd be hilarious. Cyrus said, bro, even Kobe had a life outside of basketball, and he literally the god of work ethic. Yeah, the thing is, if the only thing that he's doing is in the gym, how are you training? How are you training? Because if you're doing super overexertion kind of work, I would not be surprised if you completely fucked yourself over. Would not be surprised whatsoever. But Kobe has kids? Correct. But here's the thing with Kawhi. What and how are you training? How are you training? Because call it what it is. There's motherfuckers who be in the gym every single motherfucking day and keep their body in shape, a la LeBron James. LeBron James ain't over here, although he has his wine and a life outside of basketball, best believe he's training. This is somebody who invests millions of dollars per year into his body to stay prepared. And say what you want, LeBron hasn't never had a super major injury. 2019 was the most amount of games that he has ever missed due to injury with that groin issue. But for the most part, he's been available, right? To a certain degree. Kawhi on the other end, woof. Oh, Kawhi has 2 kids? Well, there it is. How many more years do I think LeBron has left? At maximum 3. At maximum 3. But it all depends. Because here's the thing. I think LeBron wants to leave on the mountaintop, right? And although I anticipate the Lakers getting swept, and I hate the fact that we have to constantly talk about this, right? If in the event next year, LeBron ends up on a team that can contend for a championship and somehow wins, whether that's in Los Angeles or elsewhere, there is no fiber in my being that doesn't believe that he will come back for an opportunity to contend for 6. Because truly, LeBron can play outside of catastrophic injury. His style of play, he can play for however long it is that he wants. So I think at maximum 3, because I don't believe his son will get drafted, and he will not retire until he is on the court with his son, whether teammate or opponent. He will not retire until he plays a season with his son in the NBA. And I think this year Bronny's not ready. So there is that. And then ultimately, I think he still wants to be able to contend for a championship. JD might leave the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day's done. Dom is off television for Tommy John surgery. Rhea's gone with shoulder surgery. Now the Judgment Day's who? Finn, JD, and Priest? Won't work. Judgment Day's finished. Wait, what the hell's going on over here? Who the hell? They beating up New Catch Republic? What the hell the Final Testament want? All right. Now they're trying to make themselves relevant. I don't mind that. No, Dom does need surgery. They said he has to get the Tommy John surgery. Now, if he, they said it was this morning, unless they said that he doesn't need it. It was literally this morning they said there was surgery, but I guess not. Oh, so he said no surgery for this guy. Well, there it is. He said he doesn't need surgery, but then he's still going to be out. So what's going to be the situation? So he said, because I just searched it on Twitter, he said there's no surgery for this guy. So if he's not going to get any surgery, then how long is he going to be out then? Oh, wow. AJ Styles is staying on SmackDown. Oh, this is interesting. Less time, I guess. But even with that being the case, it's clipped for the fucking Judgment Day. Yeah, I just saw his tweet. Golly. Either JBL's got... Oh, wow. Alpha Academy is staying on Raw. Well, that Alpha Academy is about to get broken up real soon. Alpha Academy about to get broken up real soon. You might as well swap out that photo of these 3 individuals and get rid of Otis, Tozawa, and Maxine and throw in the Creed brothers. Don't fucking draft the Creed brothers to SmackDown, please. Andrade coming to SmackDown. But then what? All right. Interesting. What do I think of AJ Styles' new theme? That shit is fucking trash, bro. I'm so tired of Def Rebel fucking up goddamn music. Moment I heard the song, I was like,
I can't co-sign that, big brother, but I ain't mad at you for what you do.
that's a lie, though. I am mad. Because that shit was sounding like... That shit was so garbage. Oh, wait a minute. Kiana James coming up to the main roster. Oh, my. Interesting. Kiana James drafted by Raw, heading to the main roster. All right. All right. Round 4, final draft class of day 1 of the WWE draft. Am I doing the NFL awards this year? Yes. Oh, yeah, then again, yeah, him and Charlotte being on the same roster because you don't want to separate spouses because they've been doing that in WWE for a while where the spouses have been on the same show. Where's MJF? Not in WWE yet. Ooh, look at Jada Parker. Look at Jada Parker. Ooh, come on now. Look at Jada Parker. Come on now. Should all these picks be in the main event picture right now? Fuck no. Hell no. Who am I going for in this game? I actually have the Clippers to win this particular game. Well, who would have thought with a 13-point lead, Dallas would be leading with only 2 points from Kyrie Irving? Oh, look, it's Shawn Michaels. Bullet Club get special treatment. All members didn't start in NXT. Coming to WWE. Well, not necessarily. It all depends. Because, I mean, AJ Styles was a leader, so he was able to do whatever the fuck he wanted. But you look at certain members like Adam Cole, I think was a part of it in ROH and Japan. He was in NXT. The AOC or the club, they were already, I mean, Carl Anderson was never a part of WWE and then ended up coming over with Luke Gallows, but there was almost no point at that point. They kind of fucked them boys over. Finn, who was a creator of Bullet Club, first started in NXT, so there's almost no validity that's over there. AJ Styles was really the only exception. Him and Doc Gallows, to a certain extent. Tama Tonga as well were the only ones who were separate. The year of trick indeed. Third quarter getting ready to start, ladies and gentlemen. Third quarter getting ready to start. How many times do I think Teddy Long would have made Dirty Dom fight The Undertaker? A great deal of times. A great deal of times. Good Lord. Golly, let me see if I have any promise over here. I do not. Thank you so much, Halliburton. Messing up my goddamn pick'em. Damn bastard. Oh, I got 30 Dura. All right. I won myself 30 Dura over here. Oh, wait a minute. Let me scroll up so you can see it. Yeah, I got myself an additional 30. So, all right. That's a $320 victory in 2 days. $320 victory in 2 days. Of course, Kyle Lowry would screw me over. The damn squat rack BBL Lowry done cost me. But 30 Dura is better than no Dura. Magnificent. So make sure you guys not only like the stream. Oh, Jesus Christ, Vegeta, come on now. You done lost your head. Get it together. But hit that like button if you haven't already. And also scan this here QR code. Download the Underdog Fantasy app. Use the promo code Adonis if you haven't already. I can't cover up Thanos. Let's move you to the, there you go. 57-41. The Clippers going to need to wake the hell up because they are falling behind. Oh, what a move by man. This is a deep question. Bring 3 wrestlers who would dominate today's game from 98 to 2010 and send 3 back who would dominate. So 3 who would dominate in today's era of wrestling. Stone Cold Steve Austin dominates through and through. He dominates through and through. 98 to 2010. 98 to 2010. Eddie Guerrero. Stone Cold, Eddie Guerrero. And Stone Cold, Eddie Guerrero, and Shawn Michaels. And if I had to bring back 3 who would dominate, AJ Styles, Bianca Belair, AJ Styles, Bianca Belair, and I'm thinking who would be super entertaining in the Attitude Era. No, Randy Orton is between 98 and 2010, and he's still going now, so it doesn't make sense to bring him back. Gunther. Yes, I agree, Ilya to Imperium. But yeah, I would say Gunther, Bianca, and AJ Styles. But if you want to keep it all male, Gunther, Styles, and Kevin Owens. Could bring all those guys back. Today's Drew McIntyre in 2010. No, he would have been crushed by Super Cena. Let me get that 4th round up on the screen for you guys. Let me get that 4th round up there for you guys. There we go. There's the 4th round. AJ Styles, Alpha Academy, and Andrade. You wish Teddy said something about Taker? Don't we all? Especially with Michelle McCool there. They could have had a moment backstage. Roman in the Attitude Era would have been crazy indeed. But then the only downside is he never becomes the tribal chief. Because there's no way he has that 3.5-year title run. And without that 3.5-year title run, he can't be the tribal chief. That's why it wouldn't work. And think about it, 98 to 2010, Roman would have to have that title run in the Ruthless Aggression era. But then what title runs do you now remove? There are periods of time that I think it could work. Like, for example, during the 4 years of the Attitude Era, I don't think Roman works. He'd get exposed, and it would be a bad situation. And he would have smaller title runs. But he needs to be champion for at least, I think, 2 years. The sweet spot happens once they introduce the Undisputed Championship. So Triple H unifies the titles. They go the 5 months without the World Heavyweight Championship. You introduce the World Heavyweight Championship. Now you don't need Triple H to be champion on and off for 3 years. King Charles just subscribed. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Carmelo Hayes taking on Cody Rhodes in the main event of SmackDown, by the way. Rock would have buried him like Billy Gunn. No, Rock wouldn't have buried his cousin. Oh, Kurt Angle today would fucking be sensational. Chris Jericho's undisputed title reign can go. They didn't really do shit with it. Correct, they didn't, because it was focusing more on Stephanie and Triple H than it was on Chris Jericho. But then that's assuming they don't unify the championships, because they would have had to, because it was still WCW World Championship. Oh, Big Fat Paulie said you finally got your apartment. Took a while, but now you're truly on your own. Hey, W's in the chat for Big Fat Paulie. W's in the chat for Big Fat Paulie. You love to see it. And here comes the most roads of Cody. Hella smoke right there. And here comes Angelman, ladies and gentlemen. He is the WWE champion. Shelton Benjamin today would, no, actually, funny enough, Shelton Benjamin today, I don't think it works as well, only because I think him as the gold standard, yes. But the earlier version of Shelton, not so much. And I love Shelton, but it all depends. Just got to episode 1072 of One Piece. Random thought. Oh, well, there it is, Midas. Good to hear that. Backlash France. Oh, it's next Saturday? Oh, good Lord. At 1 p.m. Oh, my. Yeah, definitely going to have to go live for that. Put that in my, well, do I have to put in the schedule? Am I here? I think I'm here. Yeah, I'm good. What do you know? It's on fucking... So they're probably going to do SmackDown from France, or they're going to have SmackDown without the superstars. Prime William Regal versus Gunther would be great. Hell, William Regal's last great match, I believe it was the 2 out of 3 falls with Cesaro, I believe it was, on NXT. In 2014, that was William Regal's last great match. Go back and watch that. Mans was still cooking in his big age and completely out of shape. I still say when he won King of the Ring in 2008, he should have won that WWE title. Triple H did not need that title reign. Young OG, put 5 on it. Said 2 questions. Can I win on Underdog without hitting everything? Yes, you can. If you insure / what would be considered flexing your pick'ems, if you get 4 out of 5, W's for you. Is just a percentage of what it is that you're getting. So it's pretty much, I believe, 2/5. No, not 2/5. It's 2.5 of what your initial wager was. So let's just say if you wagered 10 Dura, originally, if it's a 10x kind of situation, you would have gotten 100. But if you get 2, or I should say 4 out of 5 or 3 out of 4, then it always changes. But I always do 5 legs. So if you were to get 4 out of 5, it would be 2.5. So then you'd end up getting 25 Dura. So you put up 10, you get 25, you get your 10 back plus an additional 15. So yes, you can do that. And you said, what's the finesse for airplane credit cards? Oh, what's the finesse? Okay, so here's how you do it, right? Because this is me personally. I'm glad that you asked this question because I'm not in the finance space, but I've been doing this since I think I turned 21 was the first time I got my credit card. Here's what you do. You should never, under no circumstance, ever use your debit card, right? So you get yourself a credit card that has reward points. Try to get one that doesn't have an annual fee unless it has the perks that really do pay that money back. Like, for example, I have the American Express Platinum. I think it's like a $700 per year annual fee, but it gives me lounge access for the airport. I'm constantly flying, so I make my money back within 2 fucking months of going to the lounge and getting free food, free drinks. It pays me back, right? And it gets me clear, global entry, and TSA pre-check, all of that with a credit. So every time that I have to renew, every 4 or 5 years, that's covered. Clear, instant access through the airport. So you want to get yourself a credit card that has those perks. Now, all of your bills or daily expenses, put all of the transactions on the credit card, immediately pay it back. Don't do the whole, oh, I could pay back minimum payments and then you eat up interest. That's how the banks make their money, off the goddamn interest, right? The best case scenario, the moment you swipe the fucking card, make sure you have the bread to make those payments immediately. Don't just get no fucking card, use other people's money to go purchase things that you can't afford. That's stupid, right? So you take your card, you make every single bill payment on the card, everything of that nature. Then immediately pay it off. And if you want to further scheme and do things the right way, all of your friends and family who you truly trust, when they got bills, you tell them, give me the cash. I'll do the payment on my card, immediately paid off straight after you make the doggone payment with the cash that they done gave you, deposited that into your bank. So now you're pretty much gaining points without having to spend your own money. But you just fucking pay the card off. Unless you have to literally buy something that truly, you need and you don't have the money for, and then you'll be willing to go and eat a little bit of interest there, then by all means. But for all of the regular goddamn transaction, you make your fucking payments, you pay it off immediately. Because let me tell you something right now. The interest kicks in off of the balance that you have remaining at the end of the statement period. If you have no balance, there is no interest. That's how you play the game. How many rounds are there in the draft? There's 6 for Raw, and there's 4 for SmackDown. Or is there 8 for Raw? I think it's 6 for Raw, and it's 6 for Raw, 4 for this SmackDown. And this SmackDown, we had 4, and that's what you see below. And then Raw, we're going to have 6. But yeah, that's the game for the credit cards. But just be smart about it. Get a card. Like, for example, I have a built card for those of you guys who are renters. If you happen to be paying rent, not mortgage, because they changed the loophole. I used the loophole when I did the thing for my parents, and I was able to, mess around and become a platinum over there. But if you're paying rent, they now have credit cards that you can pay your rent with a credit card with 0 transaction fee. So if you guys would like the plug to that card, and it's 0% annual fee. So literally, it's a fucking win-win. You get points for paying your goddamn rent. Never has there been a card that can do that. So that's how you want to play the game when it comes to credit. You got to know how to play the game. Don't fuck yourself over by messing around and accruing a shit ton of interest. What I do is I swipe my credit card. Let's say if today's a Friday, I'll swipe it today on a Friday. I've already made a fucking payment, because you can overpay per se. But let's just say if you don't want to do that, you swipe your card today, you make the payment on Monday. Immediately, the money comes in, it goes out. Malachi in the building, put 2 on it. What's going on? Free game for you. Free game for you. And if you were interested in going and getting yourself a card, for those of you who are paying rent, Here's a card right here that you can get right now, literally 0%, $0 in annual fee, and also 0% interest for the first 12 months. So if you wanted to play the compound game and then pay it off at the end of the year, you can do that with 0% interest. You would just have to make minimum payments up until then, but don't let things build up to where it gets ridiculous. Because there's a lot of people who tell you, man, get a credit card, do this, do that, but they never tell you to fucking pay your debts. That's the one thing that I hate, is the fact that they make it seem as if it's all fucking free money. It's not. You can live off of free as long as you break even, because that's literally how a lot of people you see on Instagram with cars, constantly taking flights, all this other stuff. All they do is run up the bread on their, like, they'll break even in their business. Like, let's just say if somebody said, yo, I'm a millionaire. Little did you know, they made $1 million that year, but they also spent $1 million. But despite the fact that they're taking no money, all of the money that they spent on the card, all of those points, that's actually for you. So of the $1 million that I didn't spend, if I get 3 million in points, I could leverage those points for flights everywhere and purchases and all this other stuff. So despite the fact that I may not have all the cash on hand, the points replace the thing. That's the game. That's legitimately the game. Yeah, if you're in the military, Amex is a good card. Depending on which one, because I think there are some Amex cards, if you're in the military, you have to pay for. But don't quote me on that. I'm not too sure. But yeah, that's how you play the game right. But if you guys were interested in more credit game, go check out my boy, the resident Hobbit, Marvin Francois. Check out his channel. He's a friend of the channel as well over on YouTube. He is a credit guru and personally one of my closest friends. Could check him out. Yeah, interest is really a son of a bitch. It's not very fun. You gotta know how to play the game the right way. Carmelo Hayes and Cody Rhodes going at it right now. The Open Outdoors for 5 on it. Said, love your videos, Chiseled. Keep up the good work, man. Who do I think should be the one to eventually dethrone Cody's title run? Randy, but I think whoever wins Money in the Bank will cash in on Cody. I don't think Cody's going to take a clean pin in a regular match. I think they're going to have somebody cash in on him. But truly, I want it to be Randy, but I think they're going to cash in the Money in the Bank on Cody. Marine. Oh, wow. Cody gets a W right there. And we still got 4 more minutes left to go. You're still thinking if you refinance, that can help you as long as the ARP is beneficial to you. Correct. If you got yourself a house there. But you got to be smart about how you want to do it, especially if you plan on staying there. So there is that. Crumble said, appreciate the free game. You're going to use that. Yes, indeed. Marine said, you're thinking about getting rid of your apartment and live on the road in a semi because that's your job. You can save a lot of money. If capable of doing so, then by all means do it. But you got to be smart about how you go about it. You got to be smart about how you go about it. Because don't put yourself in a struggling situation. If you're capable of doing it without, completely running yourself into the dirt, then by all means go for it. Because it does give you leverage, even if you do it for 12 months or 6 months. But the only thing that I would say is have yourself, I guess, a P.O. box to where you can continually receive your mail, because I think that's important as well, depending on if you have a lot of mail that's coming in there. Lone Wolf said, man, you should go into finance. Funny enough, perhaps, but because, and I told Marvin this when he transitioned from comedy over to finance, the one positive that he has over a lot of the finance people is he truly can be entertaining and he has a sense of humor. But for me, the reason why I wouldn't want to go into it is because although I am passionate, I would not be able to, constantly be on say, hey, this is what's going on over here, this is what I'm, because it's going to get a bit frustrating. Because as we all know, there's moments in which people don't take action on a lot of different things. And because I genuinely care about it, because I think most people's finance problems could be fixed if they were to sacrifice 3 to 5 some years so that they can fucking fly for 5 to 15. But more often than not, because tomorrow's not promised, or you have a lot of other immediate problems that you would ultimately have to sacrifice, it's a very uncomfortable kind of situation. And there's no way I could look somebody in the face like, hey, listen, I want you to know, like, you could be fucking 38. Like, hey, I want you to know these next 5 years, you're going to have to tell your kids, yo, we're not going to have the greatest of times, but if you just bear with me, things will be able to work. I just don't have the heart to tell somebody that, because and on top of that, I'm 29. I can't talk to you about finance. I think if I'm in my 40s, I'll do it. But I'm too young to actually be in a situation where people will want to listen, unless I have the glitz and the glamour of everything else, and I refuse to be that type of person. You're not going to see me over here fucking driving a fucking Bugatti just to get you to listen. I'm not going to be that person. I'd be in a smart car telling you to be financially stable, but if I don't have the flashy stuff or the jewels and all the other stuff, the people ain't going to listen to it. AJ in the ring with Cody Rhodes. Oh, Dakari giving out gifts. Giving out gifts. Yes, indeed. That brings us to the conclusion of SmackDown. Good SmackDown, by the way. Good SmackDown, by the way. Oh, shake his hand, Cody. Shake his hand. There you go. I like the fact that AJ ain't attack him. Shake his hand. That's a good finish to SmackDown. I enjoyed that. That was all right. But yeah, because if you think about with social media now, people are more primed to listen to somebody talk about finance when they have the appearance of having it together. If I'm a motherfucker who come over here with a hair that's not really cut like that, I don't got the necklaces and all the other stuff, and I just look like a regular conventional dude, you're not gonna really want to listen. But if I have the lifestyle content that makes it, I'm on a private jet, I'm constantly flying left and right, which I am, but if you see me on a private jet, I've never been on one. So I'm constantly flying, but I'm not on no fucking private jet or whatever. But if I had the lifestyle kind of situation, people would be much more inclined to want to, listen in the finance space. But there is that. Refs trying to make it close. Well, I mean, it still is a 14-point deficit. There's only so much that the referees can do. Yeah, having a budget is key because you have to be very smart financially. You have to be very smart financially. And on top of that, if you're somebody who's willing to take an L in order to win on the back end, because I can't tell you how many people I know that have, is this super bad? Oh yeah, this is super bad. I can't tell you how many people I know that literally operate their business or whatever it is that they're doing legitimately at fucking breaking even just to live off the fucking points. Like, I know a dude who's making $500K a month in the business, but probably the take home, maybe about 60. So think about that. Imagine making 500, but every single month. Now, granted, your take home's about 60 every single month, so that's not a problem. Right? So you make 500, but you're spending in total about 440 every single fucking month. On paper, it looks good. And ultimately, whenever he decides to go and sell the business, he's going to be making shit ton of bread. But, it's going to be something. You're still making a good amount of bread, but, and think about it. Whenever you hear somebody say, yo, I make this per month or I make that, they never talk about how much their actual take home is. It's always gross. So when somebody like, yo, I make 250 per month or whatever, it's always gross. It's never net. Honorary Oos putting 100 on it. My guy said, hope y'all have a blessed day and showing some love to you, my boy. And yeet came in, check out the stream. Have a wonderful night, day or night. Yes, indeed. I appreciate you showing love. Honorary Oos, Sammy in the building. Is operations management a good job? Can be. Lone Wolf said, if you stream 8 hours for 7 days, could you go AFK? AFK. Dallas leading by 10 over here. The Clippers trying to get back into this game. Oos Casual Entertainment said WWE could be more sports realistic with the draft if they would incorporate more drafting from NXT and even starting drafting free agents from the industry instead of using already made stars only. Yes, and I hope that they actually do keep things brand exclusive. So when we do have Survivor Survivor Series, it feels like it means something in time. I'm just hoping that's the case. But I don't know if they want the draft to feel like the other professional sports draft. Oh, away from the keyboard. But overall, I think what they can do is, if they are going to do it this manner, it has to make sense. Like, if you're a first round draft pick, maybe you get preferential treatment. Because Randy going second, but because if you look at this, if you look at the slot of the draft, right? Because I have it below me right here. These are the individuals who got drafted first and everything, right? Seth Rollins is injured. We're probably not going to see Rollins for 6 more months at least. Because if he were to come back, he'd really be pushing the fucking the envelope. But here you have Bianca, Jay, and Carmelo Hayes, first round draft picks, right? AJ Styles is battling Cody in France for the WWE Championship. He's a 4th round draft pick. He's a 4th round draft pick. Jey Uso is battling Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship. He's a 1st round draft pick. Okay, cool. If that's the case, somebody's 1st round, somebody's 3rd round, or 4th round. Is the 1st round getting preferential treatment? Does it mean something to go early? So they need to establish those parameters in WWE if they really want to make the draft mean something. And furthermore, if motherfuckers go to a certain show, they stay on that show. I don't care how well you want to be able to generate a bunch of motherfuckers to your business, or I should say to all of your different shows, or whatever the case may be. But what you should be doing, keep the motherfuckers separate for what the sake of the actual show is. But AFK being away from keyboard, if you were to stream for 8 hours for 7 days straight, could you go away from keyboard? Yes, but you would have to be on keyboard for a period of time. Because for those who don't remember, when I had first started streaming last October on Twitch and Kick for the very first time, I wanted to make it to affiliate and then ultimately make it to partner. So there were certain points in which all I did was put on stream a compilation of my videos, and I stayed away, and I just left the computer on and just let it run. But you could be away, but it's not like people are going to tune in unless, of course, you have yourself a following. So if you're just starting out, I wouldn't necessarily say so. Like myself, I think I'll be able to, because I want to be able to stream every single day, but outside of when I have to travel or whatever the case may be. 11-point lead right now for Dallas. But it all depends. Like, for example, I have a bit of travel between this week and next week. But when I return, I'm good up until the end of May, or maybe middle of May. So I should be able to go live every single day and just chill. So there is that. But if you're new, I would say be on screen more than off. But if you're off, have something for the people to like look at or something. Lola Vice versus Soy Ruka. Oh, yeah, I need that. Come on now. Westbrook colder than Alaska. Yeah, you know what's crazy with Westbrook? I understand you're in the NBA, bro. But you can't be 0 of 7 and 0 of 4 from 3, bro. Like, what are we doing, son? Son out there looking like D'Angelo Russell. Westbrook is one of the best slashers in the game to have ever played when it comes to attacking the basket and athleticism. Anybody who ever played ball knows this. If the jumper ain't falling, attack the fucking basket, bro. I don't even care if you wide open. Fuck that. Dribble in, step in, attack the goddamn basket, bro. I'll never understand this in the NBA. Because remember, and I said this time and time again, I understand spacing. I understand sets. I understand plays. But in the NBA, it's one of the few sports where in a team, individually, you can go into business for yourself. If you cold, your team struggling, you struggling, and you know you need to absolutely get something going. Fam, you could take over the game if you needed to. The gaming weeb giving out gifts. Giving out gifts. Kyrie's got 7. Yeah, there's no way Kyrie's going to make it to 20 unless he dominates in the fucking 4th. Why am I not watching the NFL draft and the NBA? That wasn't all. Well, why was I not watching the NFL draft? I never watched the NFL draft like that. When I was younger, I used to watch. I remember I went live a couple of years prior for the NFL draft. That son of a bitch is long. Pause. But, and then on top of that, I'm not about to just, like, because I don't follow college like that. So I can't necessarily, all my opinions based off of tape, and they're not going to show you bad tape. So I wouldn't go live for the NFL draft at that. And then on top of that, I've never really been one, because you got to be heavy into the sport to be able to follow the NFL draft and everything of that nature. Because for me, I love sport crazy, but I'm not going to be somebody making mock drafts and all the other stuff. It's not me. That's not my expertise. Doncic is out on the court right now, so Kyrie could get something. Well, it all depends on how many additional shot attempts that homie takes, because he's 3 of 8 right now. What's my overall thoughts on the WWE draft? Overall thoughts, it was somewhat lackluster. Somewhat lackluster. Because you had 3 women drafted. You had 3 women drafted, which is already relatively uneven. Well, pardon me, 4 women drafted, because Kiana James came up from NXT to go over to Raw. And truly, because the champions are not to be touched, but the women said, well, what do you know? Kyrie over there getting himself an and 1. All right, Kyrie. Am I streaming Sons of Tib? Well, actually, no, I won't be, because I have to get ready to go pack. I was thinking about doing it, but then I said to myself, oh, wait a minute. Can't do that. But overall, I think it was somewhat lackluster, because you could have been picking up super heavy hitters through and through and through and through and through. All right, like Westbrook's heading to the bench. Yeah, you can't expect to win this game. You got 1 point from the fucking free throw line. Westbrook got to step up. Let me check on my pick'ems. Do I think they're saving the bigger names for Raw? Truly? No. Oh, good fucking rebound. End of the third quarter. 11 point lead here. How the fuck this the Clippers are struggling through and through, Bo. Zubac being the leading scorer. Zubac, Harden, and Powell being the leading scorers for the Clippers just screams that you're losing tonight, bro. Paul George, 7. Kawhi, 7. Russell Westbrook, 1. You're having a terrible time, bro. You're having a terrible time. What the hell are they doing? They having a terrible time out there. Now I need Zubac to not catch 3 rebounds in the fucking 4th. If Kyrie can mess around and get himself 15 points in the 4th, that'd be sensational. But I just don't see that happening if the Clippers don't get back into this game. Anybody know if Zion will come back? No, I believe Zion is out. Yeah, Westbrook got 1 point, fam. 1 point. WWE draft annoys you because The women's division, there is about 5 quality women wrestlers. The rest is meh, and it leads to a lackluster division. Losing Rhea is at the worst possible time, like Becky getting pregnant, dropping the title to Asuka. Well, the pandemic was a little bit different with the timing of everything, so there was only so much that they can do. But losing Rhea for Raw, because Raw didn't have too much of a strong roster regardless. But overall, I think why the women's division messes around and suffers is because you're not actually building the tag team title scene. And then for the picture for the world championship, it's either you're battling for the world championship, you have a lackluster tag team division, and then the miscellaneous women's matches have no fucking substance. There's only, like, if you're trying to build up a Jade or you're trying to build up a Nia, it's only one other feud. You don't have a revolving door of women's feuds going on. And you could use backstage, like the whole Ivy Nile, Candice LeRae thing made no sense to me because they dragged it out with no fucking payoff. Everything led to Candice LeRae turning on Indy Hartwell. Indy Hartwell, Candice LeRae was battling against Maxine Dupree and Ivy Nile for like a fucking month, maybe 5 weeks. And what happened? Nothing. Indy also did some shady stuff. Candice smiled about it. And I promise you on Raw, they'll either have another, well, I doubt they'd have a match because you're going to delegate about 25 total minutes to the draft. Well, 20 minutes to the draft. So what are we doing? Like it's one of those situations where you're not giving the people to give a shit about a lot of different things. Entering the fourth quarter, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, the Gaming Webs Weeb said you're going to eat with your family. Have a great night. Hey, enjoy the dinner. Oos says that you're good with it as a Dallas fan. They ain't gonna beat the Mavs at home, but hopefully the series goes to 6 because you don't know if the Mavs can win in 7 at LA. Should tell you the truth. I mean, if LA continues to play like this, Dallas can mess around and get them in 5. Steelers got their center and tackle, correct. Marine said mid-card stories are usually half-assed. That's why I think the talent have to be able to get the entire story over. Because if you just out here thinking that people are going to give a shit based off of, you know, the minuscule things that you do, fam, you're going to have a bad time. Macho said, you've been saying for a while, get rid of the women's tag belts and implement a women's mid-card belt. Truly, I don't think they should have either one. Now, NXT, I'm curious how they'll use that. I think they should use that as a prototype to see how it could work on the main roster, but they should get rid of the women's tag team championships because you don't even have a women's tag team roster. You just be throwing motherfuckers together. And these women don't want to be tag teams. Like, that's another thing. Like, granted, people don't get into wrestling to be tag team, but at least have motherfuckers who are tag teams really be able to work together. Asuka is a singles star. Kairi Sane, for all intents and purposes, a single star. But they can work together as a tag team. How many other women legitimately want to be a tag team? Katana Chance and Kaden Carter, they want to be a tag team, but they lost the titles and they're not doing anything. So Doncic and Powell having a moment. What the hell? What the hell are they chirping about? He ain't Vince. That's why he ain't pushing anybody who don't got it. Triple H is big on get yourself over to get to the back of the line. I agree. And I like that. PG stays in foul purgatory. Yeah, he's got 4. Oh, my Lord. Kyrie Irving puts in a 3. The lead is 17 right now. Oh, my God. Paul George got blocked at the fucking cup. Jeez Louise, he almost had himself a dunk that could have flipped the damn momentum. What a fucking block. Oh, my God, son. Nothing is going right for fucking LA right now. How you get blocked and it's out of bounds on you? This is ridiculous, bro. Like, they're legitimately having a terrible time out there. Oh, they're about to call offensive foul again. Oh, my God, bro. Yo, these dudes don't want to play basketball, bro. They're not interested in playing basketball, bro. This is why I'll never have belief in the Clippers. This is why I'll never have belief in the Clippers, bro. This is legitimately why I'll never believe in the Clippers, bro. The hell PJ Washington mad about? They called your baby mother a whore? I mean, she is. What the hell he gonna do? Sleep with Brittany Renner again? Have another child? Shut your dumb ass up. Golly. Oh, yeah, Washington soft. Don't turn around and start talking now that the ref over here, and then I'm going to turn over to the bench? Come on, man. Yeah, but man put his hand in PJ's face, though. That's some dumbass shit. That's some dumbass shit. I hate that joint. So if you're going to be tough through and through, bro. If you're going to be tough through and through. Because you know ain't nobody fixing a swing. You know nobody fixing a swing. This the playoffs. You can't afford to mess around and throw no hands at this point. So you know nobody fixing a swing. What are we talking for? I'll see you at the end of the series. If I'm still mad about it, call it what it is.
Vanity Mayhem just followed the Chiseled Adonis.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck Terrence Mann hands in son face for. He put his hand in homie's face and then went over there to go bump him. What did PJ Washington do? All he did was look over at the bench and he's talking. That's soft. That's so. I mean, we know PJ Washington ain't fixing to do nothing. But come on now, I don't agree with that. Giving son a tech for nothing, like that's kind of trash. But Terrence Mann is dumb, cause what you going in there, you putting your finger in people's faces and stuff, fam. You losing by 17, bro. Basketball be funny, bro. Basketball be funny. I've had altercations in parks, some in leagues, stuff like that, where, of course, you're not in a situation where the stakes is so high that motherfuckers won't fight. But more often than not, it gets solved because it's a emotion in the moment. In this particular case, if you're Terrence Mann, you can't afford to dip. But for Dallas, they can lose P.J. Washington and no problem. And, oh, wow, alley-oop over to P.J. Washington of all people, bro. Come on now, 19-point lead. 19-point lead. Them boys in trouble. Them boys in trouble. Wow, James Harden with a fucking deep three gets it to go. I can't believe that went in. Midas said, you think the battle royal they had on Raw this past Monday should have been won by Chelsea Green? Use her as a transitional champion. With her character work, she could have made the most of it, even if she was holding it temporarily. I actually agree. I said the exact same thing 2 weeks ago when Rhea dropped it, and I said it last week. And that was my prediction, because people think you need to be a strong champion. You don't need an immediate strong champion. You could have Chelsea be champion for a month and have her be afraid to defend the title. Have her, because of the short, time period, I'd highly doubt we're even going to see Becky defend the championship in Paris. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, if she has a match or whatever. You could have literally had Chelsea Green be a champion for a fucking month. Have it like when Miz had the title before Bobby Lashley became champion. There's so many different ways you could have did it. Putting the title on Becky, I don't like it. Oh my God, these boys is not rebound. Exactly what you get. Exactly what you get. If you're not going to rebound, this is what's going to happen. You're going to lose like this. If you ain't fixing a rebound, you're going to lose the game. That's what you get. Oh, my God. Oh, Kyrie definitely traveled. Y'all are going to lose, bro. Y'all are going to lose. It's over, bro. Blow the Clippers team up, son. It's time to blow that Clippers team up, bro. Blow that Clippers team up. Take the L out of Lover. These boys is cooked, man. These boys is cooked. You got to be kidding me. And just look at the scoring across the board. Everybody scored except Exum, right? You've got 3 from Keebler off the bench. You got 13 from Lively off the bench. You got 8 from Green off the bench. Then from the starters, it's balanced across the board. 22 from Doncic, 13 from Irving, 8 from Grafford, 11 from Jones Jr., 10 from P.J. Washington. Meanwhile, for the Clippers, 19 from Zubac, 19 from Harden, and then you got 7 and 7 from George and Leonard collectively. 2 from Terrence Mann, 1 from Plumlee, and then another 1 from Russell Westbrook, and then 14 off the bench from Norman Powell. Like, you've got to be kidding me, bro. Y'all begged to lose this game. Y'all begged to lose this game. They're going to send Harden to Chicago, fam. I think Paul George is going to leave before Harden does. Believe it or not. Zubac being the leading scorer is all you needed to know. Facts, KD. That's all you needed to know. Stingray said, you mean to tell me a team with Paul George, Russell Westbrook, James Harden is getting cooked in the playoffs? How shocking. And Kawhi Leonard, include him in there too. Because I just don't understand how this happens year in, year out. Funny enough, of the entire group, Kawhi's the only person who's known as showing up in the playoffs. And even that, the past couple of years. The mystique that he had from Toronto has since left. The mystique that he had from Toronto has since left. Paul George, we know playoff P. He's not going to show up game in, game out. James Harden, funny enough, playing well here today to a certain degree, but, I mean, he's 5 of 7 from 3, 6 of 11 from the field, but he's going to need some additional help. Zubac, man, I don't know. In fact, Zubac, up until James Harden took that 3, Zubac had taken the most shots. 8 of 11. Clippers curse. Yeah, it's brutal, right? I feel bad for Steve Ballmer. This shit is ridiculous. Kawhi was the dynasty destroyer. Yeah, I mean, you stopped Miami from getting 3 in a row, then you stopped Golden State from getting 3 in a row. Now, granted, I'm not going to chalk things up to injury, especially for that 2014 finals, because, yes, Bosh wasn't 100% healthy, or I should say, I should lean with Wade first, but that 2014 Spurs team played very special. And then 2019, unfortunately, the Warriors losing both KD and Klay Thompson. But one way or another, you got to give Kawhi credit because he did galvanize that Toronto team to a championship, and you got to give him credit for that. Wow, another turnover. Jesus Christ. 18 turnovers, bro. 18 turnovers for the Clippers. Let me say that again. 18 turnovers for the Clippers. Right now on the floor, Paul George, Norman Powell, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, and Russell Westbrook. They don't have a center on the floor whatsoever. They're playing small ball over here. If I'm Dallas, it's about to be fucking foul trouble across. Oh, my God. Kyrie put in a 3. You got to be kidding me. Oh, my God, bro. Kyrie puts in a 3. You've got to be kidding me, bro. 21-point deficit. It's about to be clipped for these boys. Run them off the court. Run them off the court. I need 10 more points from Kyrie, but there's almost no reason for that to happen. Isn't that good for my pick'em? Yeah, Kyrie hitting that 3 is great for my pick'ems. I think that puts him at 16. I need to get 10 more points from Kyrie. Well, actually 9 more points from Kyrie. But the probability of that happening, I'm not too sure. Because this is what my pick'ems is looking like right now. And I don't see Zubats re-entering this game. Because the next substitution that you're going to see happen for Los Angeles is they're going to put the scrubs in and then pretty much carry it to the conclusion. Wow, they end up trapping, son. That's crazy. Dallas got all them turnovers. Fam, like they literally cooking these dudes. They keep hesitating. James Harden tries a three-pointer, can't get it to go. Kawhi with the rebound over there. There you go. Get yourself a basket. Powell puts it in. Trade both Paul and Kawhi. I mean, you could get yourself some picks or scoop somebody up. That's incredible. Incredible. Oh, Kawhi, well, I should say Kyrie with a long 3. Can't get that one to fall. Offensive rebound again. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, yeah, Russ. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Russell about to get, Russell about to get, Russell about to get thrown out. There we go. Russell about to get thrown out. Westbrook about to get thrown out. Yeah, Westbrook about to get thrown out. It's about to be over. Golly. Look at Tim Hardaway confused. Yeah, Russell Westbrook about to get thrown out. God damn, it's about to be over, bro. Homie's wildin'. Yeah, PJ Washington. Nah, PJ Washington soft, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. PJ Washington soft, bro. PJ Washington soft, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. Russell Westbrook is definitely wildin'. Luka sold the call, but PJ Washington is definitely soft. Because homie pushed him and then try to act like he ain't do nothing. PJ Washington really soft, bro. Get him the fuck up out of here. PJ Washington really soft. I at least know that Russell Westbrook is about that life. It's a soft-ass foul that's over there. He didn't need to push son, but you know Russell, when he's on the court, he don't give a fuck about nothing. But that's hella soft from PJ Washington, and that was stupid from Russell Westbrook. That's stupid from Russell Westbrook. I bet he happy about that. Look at Russell Westbrook. He low-key smiling about it. He low-key smiling about it. Russell Westbrook low-key smiling about it. He don't give a fuck about nothing, bro. Get him up out of there. Get him and PJ up out of there. Get him up out of there. Russell Westbrook don't give a fuck about nothing. This man staring into the camera. Russell Westbrook don't care about nothing, bro. Westbrook over here smiling. He like exactly what it looked like, bro. He like what it looked like. They about to get him up out of there. They about to get him up out of there. Yeah, Westbrook done. That's crazy. PJ Washington soft. And you know what's crazy? If Westbrook never pushed Doncic, I don't think he gets a tech. Y'all tell me if I'm wildin'. If Westbrook doesn't push Doncic after, I don't think it's a tech. I think if Westbrook looked at Doncic a bit apologetic, like, oh, man, come on. Like, oh, you sold that one. I don't think they would have gave him a tech. But because he pushed him and he looked unapologetic about it, that's probably what got Son ejected. Roman Wilson to the Steelers. Ain't that the dude who was in Washington? Hold on, wait a minute. Who's Roman Wilson? Oh, he was in Michigan. Who's the dude? Oh, no. That was, I think it was Dunze. So. Interesting. Roman Wilson. 6-footer. Michigan. Yeah, Westbrook's definitely not going to do that. Westbrook's never going to be apologetic about what he's doing on the court. Definitely don't believe. I would expect that from Wilson. But, oh, damn, Zubac back on the court. God damn, he's about to fuck me over and catch a goddamn couple of rebounds. Come on, just hurry up and pack these boys up so we can get them off the court, box them out. Yeah, no rebounds for Zubac. No rebounds for Zubac, please. No rebounds for Zubac, please. Yeah, game is over. First foul, definitely. No. First foul was definitely a foul, but I don't think it would have been a tech. I think it's definitely a foul, but I don't think it would have been a tech because it had Russell not mess around and push. Because Luka did sell it with the spin. But if Russell was like, whoa, hold on, wait a minute. I wasn't trying to wild out or whatever. I promise you, they probably wouldn't have teched that one up. But once the altercation happened, it was over from there. It was over from there. Am I also doing live for the Suns, or am I calling? No, I'm calling it after this. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. LA low key. If they could get themselves another basket, they can make things interesting over here. If LA can get another basket, they can make things interesting over here. It's not over just yet. Clippers get themselves another basket, they can make things interesting. Good shot by Kyrie. Lead back up to 15. Now you're in trouble. That's 17 now for Kyrie. Oh, pardon me. That's 19 for Kyrie. Jesus Christ. He's getting. I need 5 more points from Kyrie. Oh, he about to be one leg short. I need 6 more points from Kyrie. Yeah, he about to screw me over, fam. He about to screw me over, fam. I have no doubt in my mind Kyrie about to screw me over, fam. I need 6 more points for Kyrie. I don't have confidence he's going to get me that. PJ Washington needs to stop acting like an idiot and do his job. He has child support to pay for. Steelers got another fast twitch, great catching receiver late in the round. That's how you draft a wideout Buffalo. Take notes, dummy. We'll see how things play out. I mean, the only thing is with this particular pick'em, I'll miss on one, and then I'll have to see what happens in the next coming games between Jaden Daniels and Nikola Jovic. So we'll see how that messes around and plays out. But time will have to tell there.
Americans just followed
But right now, still, Harden has broken his tie with Zubac on the layup to now become the leading scorer. Kawhi, 9 points. Paul George still hasn't fucking scored. Stuck with 7 goddamn points and no free throw attempts. 1 free throw shot between, actually, this is crazy. Between Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, and Paul George, they combined for 9 free throw attempts. No, pardon me. I was looking at Zubac's attempts. They combined for 6 free throw attempts. Paul George has not gone to the free throw line at all today. Kawhi, 1 free throw made off of an and one. That's it. James Harden, 2 of 3 from the line. Westbrook, 1 of 2 from the line. Motherfuckers is a jump shot shooting team, bro. They not trying to attack. That shit's crazy. That shit is crazy. Just pathetic, bro. Golly. Yeah, you might as well start smoking on that Clippers pack for sure. All right. Hold on now. Well, we got 3:30 left to go over here. Terrence Mann has checked into this game. Zubac, Harden, George, and Powell on the floor for the Clippers, but everything is in control for the Dallas Mavericks at the moment. Oh, get the ball back to Kyrie. God damn it. Get the ball back to Kyrie. Swing it across to Kyrie. Ah, Lord, there's no time. Yup, they about to just take their time right now. Get the ball back to Kyrie. I only want to see Kyrie points. Oh, there we go, Kyrie. Get a jumper, Kyrie. Yes. 4 more points left to go. Come on now, Kyrie. Help me out. I need 4 more points from Kyrie. I have no faith that he's going to get it done for me. 19 points in the second half for Kyrie. Paul George for 3. Uh-oh, hold on, wait a minute. Paul George for 3, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm a brick.
It's playoff P.
I'm a brick.
PG 13%.
I'm a brick.
Paul George wide open.
I'm a brick.
Paul George to the cup.
I'm a brick.
Paul George contested shot.
I'm a brick.
Hold on, wait a minute. I think that might be Kawhi Leonard.
I'm a brick.
Oh, shit, it's Russell Westbrook.
I'm a brick.
James Harden with the pull-up.
I'm a brick.
These motherfuckers can't hit nothing today, bro. You kidding me? Legitimately, they can walk into an orgy and walk out a virgin because they can't hit nothing today. You've got to be kidding me, bro. These motherfuckers can't score whatsoever. They can't score whatsoever. Golly. Oh, damn, Kyrie's out the game. Son of a bitch. Yup, well, no clearance for me. Oh, no, I think they want Kyrie back in. Nope, yeah, they're subbing people out. Damn.
I'm a brick.
Yeah, that gives Dallas a 2-1 series lead. That's pretty much done. They done subbed in the scrubs. Oh, Plumlee's in the game, so you know what that means. Game done. Yeah, so it looks like I'm going to be one. Golly. Yep, then they're going to give Luka a chance to get a standing ovation. Yeah, take the L out of Lover. It's over, brother. Golly. 21 straight playoff games with 20-plus points for Luka. My God. Boy is balling out there. Boy is balling out there. Yeah, it's Joey. Yeah, just let the clock run. It's all but over now. But this is where I sit right now with my pick'ems. I'm going to end up having to get a partial, but I could still walk out with probably 62 Dura if I could get 4 out of 5. Then I could have myself a decent, winnings here. Sargon became a member for 4 months. Love to see that. Clippers fans are sick right now. Ain't that the truth? Because the team played so ass today. The fact that you have Russell, Leonard, and George, neither one made it to double digits is fucking disgraceful, bro. Yeah, they about to just run everything out, bro. Go ahead and run everything out, bro. They just running up and down the court. Everybody scoring. You get a basket. 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 So I can put another 5 on it. Say, hey, Chiseled, sorry you haven't been active on the stream. Hey, there ain't no problem, brother. Life happens to everybody. There ain't no issue there. Macho said, can we hear the Haitian music once more before calling it? Of course we can. I just got to find it. 185, 101, 85, and that's pretty much going to be it for this game here. Yeah, the Clippers is what the Clippers is cooking in the studio? Shit. You ain't got to tell me twice. What the Clippers cooking in the studio? That's the Clippers. Hold on, wait a minute. Trash. Can't forget. Trash. They cooking up garbage today. That's the Clippers inside the goddamn studio right now. They going down 2-1. Just straight up garbage here today. Dallas takes the W. And now they lead 2-1 in the series. Pack these boys up. Send them home. Send them home. Get them up out of here. Get them out of here. Pack these boys up. SpongeBob very happy with Dallas. Indeed he is. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. Paul George for 3.
I'm a brick.
Oh, I thought he was gonna make it. My bad. I thought he was gonna make it. Russell Westbrook from the bench.
I'm a brick.
Damn. Come on now. Kawhi from the trainer's room.
I'm
Shit. It didn't work out. It didn't work out. Only one person to blame.
Santos Escobar.
Golly. But take the L out of lover. It is over, brother. Dallas takes the victory in Game 3 and leads the series 2-1 with another home game to play. This is why it's so important to split the first 2 games or, take the first 2 games when on the road because it gives you an opportunity to take the advantage going back. But that's one of the funny things about, playing at home because so many people forget how important it is to play at home and what it can create, for your squad. But here it is. Big W for Dallas. Frank Patuana said, that's a W for all the EBG members. Let's go. Sir, excuse me. W for all the EBG members. Who are these EBG members, sir? Who? Not me. But Big W over here for Dallas as they tell the Clippers that tonight you'll be taking out your Metro cards and getting aboard the L train. Because how ass were the goddamn Los Angeles Clippers today?
Dancing feet with that lower body. It's unbelievable. Look at the body. Look at that. It's unbelievable. Look at the body. Look at that bubble butt. Look at the body. Look at that bubble butt. Look at the body. Look at that bubble butt. Unbelievable. Look at the body. Look at the body. It's unbelievable. Look at the body. Look at that bubble butt. Look at the body. Look at that bubble butt. Look at the body. Look at that bubble butt. Look at the body. Look at that bubble butt. Look at the body. Look at that bubble butt.
Come on, man. What are we doing? Frank Hamer, member. Just straight up ass cheeks today. Them boys got cooked through and through. And we say,
You lose.
Thought you was going 2-1?
Failure.
Because tonight, what you eating?
Fresh hot ales. 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 Fresh hot ales.
Fresh hot ales. Get your lemons.
It's over. You lose.
You lose. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I appreciate you tuning into the stream for not only the WWE SmackDown Draft Night 1, but also the Dallas Mavericks defeating the Los Angeles Clippers 101-90. We will be live again. Not sure what day. It's going to be a little bit tough. I have a flight to Chicago tomorrow, but one way or another, I'll keep you guys posted. We shall see. One way or another, you guys have yourself a sensational night. Eddie, take us out. Y'all have yourselves a good night.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.